Hey guys, it's me again, it's ArbastosMus with the good microphone, right? And today I'm going to talk about a YouTuber and give my opinion about the topic. The video is not 100% about a YouTuber, but the controversy is so big that it's impossible to make like a small introduction about the case. The case had a lot of stuff. The case is very complex. It's the biggest cases that ever happened in the Brazilian YouTube history. And when I say that, I'm not exaggerating. It's actually the biggest. 10 YouTubers were involved in all of this. It had a lot of crimes like defamation, lies, criminal lies. It had sexual assault, sexual harassment. It had a lot of exposings. It had a lot of stuff. And I guess the worst crime that happened was doxing, and also somebody had a gun without a serial number. That's crazy, right? And all of this happened because of a YouTuber called Raluca. He or she is a Brazilian YouTuber. It was very small at the beginning. And Raluca always did some very strange type of content, like trolling people, but not the good type of trolling, like rage baiting. She was love baiting, let's call it. Raluca texted persons, like, or either Raluca meets people on the Omegle, for example, fakes that it's into them, and then exposes the whole conversation to YouTube. And all of this started when Raluca texted a guy in the Discord server, and Raluca texts the mother of the guy and love baits the poor woman. And as expected, this went really bad. And the controversy started in March 2023 when the Raluca uploaded a video about another Brazilian creator named Jean. So the video presented conversations between the two, and she was love baiting Jean, and she exposed him with inappropriate behavior. And because Jean already had a famous YouTube channel, Raluca thought she could take a piece of the cake and try to say that he was sexually harassing her. So Jean publicly responded to the video. He debunked the whole thing and he said sorry, but Raluca wasn't going with empty hands, right? And this became so big. You guys don't know. Another YouTuber which I love. I've lived in Brazil when I was a little kid, so I was there young enough and long enough to know Portuguese. And this big YouTuber called Diggo, which I love his editing. You guys need to watch these 3 videos. If you guys watch these videos, you guys are going to understand the whole case and you guys are going to hate Raluca 100%. He did a Putz Raluca in 2023, April 12th. Really good video. You guys need to watch the repost because the original one got private because, you know, strikes. And he also showed that Raluca was manipulating people and manipulating conversations, narratives, misleading people to be on his side. And the video got 6 million views, and the controversy just got huge with that. So with that, other creators started to make videos about it, and Raluca started accusing every single one and pulling every single one into the conversation, even though they weren't part of the conversation. Then Raluca released a video explaining the whole thing called Dossier Raluca, which was totally bullshit, and everything that Raluca said on the video was wrong, and she got debunked by that. And she responded Diggo's accusation and tried to defend her claims. And imagine, it was all wrong. So things come, things go. Raluca was saying that Diggo and other content creators were misinterpreting what happened, which was a lie. And then the internet just, started snowballing the Brazilian internet, and more people got involved. For example, Yanni. This guy Yanni, he was so dumb into trusting Raluca that then, after a good amount of time, a Discord call leaked and Raluca was fabricating sexual harassment, false proofs of sexual harassment, just to fuck Yanni from behind. And also, an audio leaked that Raluca was fingering Yanni. Yeah, that's very crazy, isn't it? So more accusations come, and then more response videos comes. Then Diggo does a Putz Raluca 2, where he explains a lot of stuff. Very good editing, bro. Diggo, like, he does movies. It's really cool. And people start an investigation Raluca in online interactions. And yeah, there were a lot of legal disputes in the controversy. One important thing to understand, though, is that not every accusation made during the entire saga was proven, and most of them were made by Raluca. A lot of the information comes from videos, screenshots, recording, but it's all in Portuguese. That's why I'm so sad that outside the Portuguese speaking, nobody got to know about it. So when talking about this case, is very delicate because we can't really prove a lot of stuff, and I don't have time to be like translating gigabytes and gigabytes of screenshots and stuff like that. So yeah, the YouTubers were Raluca, Jin, Diggo, Yanni, and a bunch of other ones, like 10 YouTubers or even more. And what started the whole thing was that Raluca tried to fabricate false stuff against Jin, and this became a massive controversy on YouTube, and it had manipulation, misleading editing, online harassment, and legal disputes like sexual harassment, and yeah, a lot of stuff. And honestly, that's the simplest way to understand the whole thing. It wasn't only one single event, it was a chain reaction. One exposed video led to a response that led to a response to another video. That video brought in more creators, and suddenly the whole Brazilian YouTube drama community was talking about Raluca. And that's the case Raluca, a controversy that started with one creator exposing another person and somehow turned into an enormous internet saga that lasted for longer than anybody expected. Lasted for months. Raluca went to the house of Yanni and stuff like that. A lot of stuff happened, but I really can't talk about every single thing here. And now I'm going to give my opinion about these type of channels that do this type of content. Like, you go there and love bait someone. That's straight up the worst type of content, and I'm going to explain why I think that. First off, everybody did it. You cannot lie to me that you never open Discord, you make a fake feminine profile, and then you go there and bait some people. Alright, but Raluca goes there, Raluca baits the people and exposes. You see how crazy that is? And I will give my opinion about this type of people, right? And my opinion is that they are, first off, doing crimes. It's that part is not an opinion, it's a fact, it's a crime, it's a falsification of identity. And you shouldn't do this type of stuff, because first off, it's harmful. You can say that, oh, e-dating is wrong, so I'm just teaching him a lesson. And also, you can be destroying someone's love life. I can say for a lot of people, because I know people who actually met online, then, married. For example, my cousin, she met a guy on a game and now they are married, happily married. But doing this type of stuff, it's not healthy, neither for the person, neither for you. This becomes an addiction. And you know what happens when you are addicted? An addiction is always harmful. It doesn't matter. I am addicted to coffee, for example. I'm very addicted. And look at me. It's 2:24 a.m. in the morning and I am recording a video. You see, it's very harmful to me because obviously I need to brush my teeth more often than a normal person. Or rather, I get yellow teeth, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's not the topic of the video. So basically, I just wanted to talk about this so the English community can know about Raluca. This was my time with you guys. My name is ArbastosMus. Feel free to subscribe, feel free to comment. If you don't like this video, dislike the video, and have a good one. God bless.